get involved. Why should students who don't hail from Yorkshire originally consider the Yorkshire Party this election?
As said, the Yorkshire Party is mandated for substantial devolution, and that is something that works the whole country over.
Isn't a vote for the Yorkshire Party just going to be a wasted vote? There's very little chance of you winning the seat.
If you look at the largest policy change we've had in this country in the last couple of years, that was essentially triggered by a domino of events by a party.
A decision to leave.
Will, then, if you are re-elected as Sheffield Central's MP, vote to block Brexit at any opportunity should you get one?
Look, the decision to hold a referendum, I think was the wrong decision. It was one that we were the only party that went into the last election not wanting a referendum. The Greens, the Liberal Democrats, along with the Conservatives and UKIP, campaigned.
We're here at the Longshore Estate, only 15 minutes outside of Sheffield on the bus, where we are surrounded by plants and animals everywhere. Let's find out more about this area from one of our lecturers. So you obviously know the benefits of medical research. Is that why it kind of inspired you to do something for charity and for medical research such as this?
Yeah, I think the Sheffield Scanner Initiative is a great way to sort of advance the medical field, especially in the Yorkshire area, and help get people diagnosed and get better treatments and more accurate treatments for their diseases. Yeah.
Now, we can't exactly avoid the fact that the unique thing about your walk today is that you are doing it barefoot.
Yes,
I mean, compared to my walking shoes, that's quite something. I mean, have you been walking barefoot for a long time, or is this quite a new thing for you?
Yeah, I've been going barefoot for about 5 years.
That was Steve Thompson looking back at last year's Big Walk. I'm joined here by Professor Tony Ryan, who's been joining us today on the Big Walk. Tony, how does it feel to be in such a delightful Peak District and to have conquered all of these peaks?
Oh, well, the Peak District is just a lovely place to be. It's kind of intrinsic in Sheffield. You know, it's part of us. It's right on our doorstep. Brings students here. The staff enjoy it. And today we had 300 heroes kind of walking around the Peak Districts, and I was just really, really pleased to get out and support them.
You join me here in the studio with our panel. I'm Will, and say if you'd like to introduce yourselves, Guy.
I'm Nick. I'm David.
And I'm Nikhil.
So we've heard from the candidates, a limited selection of the candidates, 3 out of 5. What did we think of the performance? I would like to first go to the most topical issue that we've got at the moment, the meal deals. What's your final verdict?
Okay, so Joe.
Welcome back here to the studio. You've heard from the candidates. Now let's discuss them. Guys, I hope you don't take it offensively if I skip over the what flavour of Monster Munch do you prefer, and we get on with talking about something that's really quite important.
Damn.
And I think the gender divide that we have between the candidates. Sean, do you have any thoughts about that? One aspect of your background has been pointed out at points of the campaign, that you are the Labour Deputy Co-Chair, am I correct?
The co-chair of Sheffield Labour students, so we have one space that was reserved for a self-defining woman and one space that is open, so I fill that open space. We're both equal when it comes to the leadership.
And apparently that position has quite a lot of history with being the SU president.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think there's any link between you, say, even running for the position because you were there in that role?
Well, I mean, if we look at the last, decade of presidents, only 2 have come from Sheffield Labour students. That was Christie and Dom, the former president. And if
there we have it. The successful exercise of a democratic process, the giving up of power by individuals with no violence and maybe only just a little bit of acrimony between the candidates. That's all from Forge at the moment. Pundits, say goodbye.
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 And it's goodbye from all of us here at Forge. We've really enjoyed bringing this to you and helping you know your vote. And so from all of us here, bye-bye, and we'll see you soon.